What's up everybody, Soul here with another sort of Convallaria video, and today we're going to be taking a look at this live stream that took place earlier, and yeah, I'm going to be reacting to it, kind of picking it apart, and let's see what can be gleaned.
Hey there everyone, Micah here. Welcome to the Sword of Convallaria 2.0, Forging the Future, 1.5-year anniversary special preview. It's so good to see you all.
1.5-year special preview.
You got me. There's just so much new content I'm excited to share with you all. So I got a little ahead of myself.
Whoa. Is that how they feel? Do they feel like they've been here often? Communicating often? That's an interesting take. Really, that's an interesting take. And what's wrong with Fakel's hand? What are you doing, bro? Is it okay? Should it do that? I don't think that's normal. Well, okay, it's normal now.
Hello everyone. It's wonderful to be here with all of you for this special preview.
What?
It's really great to have you with us. Speaking of collaborations, you mentioned The Witcher, but let's not forget we also had another with Delicious and Dungeon mid-year.
Alright. So full disclosure, I've already watched this. Why did they bring this up? Why are we talking about Delicious and Dungeon? I got excited because I thought that they were gonna like give it back to us and let us have it again. But no. They're just like, remember we did that? Remember that time?
A lot has happened since that last feast. And just like that, half a year has flown by.
It really has flown by, hasn't it? In the past 6 months, we've tackled 2 major expansions with Voyager, Eternal Awakening, and
So, in summary, I guess this is just where they're trying to tell us about everything they've done. Which, we're not grateful. We want more content, you know? Like, you're doing your job. I go to work and I do my job. I don't go, hey man, you see I did my job. Interesting news there. Skipping ahead, we have right here an introduction to the new chapter in the Fool's Journey. Something we've been wanting, been eager for, and been trying to get for a while, right? And fortunately, we're finally getting it. So that's nice.
In this upcoming chapter, Voyager and she are going to seriously clash over their ideas about the world.
Oh, we know.
And fate.
If you're on YouTube watching this, chances are you already know about all the content that's coming. So fake Hal explaining it's kind of weird.
Not to mention, the mysterious cat's attitude is especially intriguing.
Then they give us a glimpse of our new renovations in Elysium, or what we can do. And that's nice. Honestly, this is probably one of the most exciting parts, but this is once again something we knew was coming. We've just been waiting for it. It's coming now, and we're getting it, so we're grateful.
For the interior designers among you, you can even upload your custom layout plans for other Voyagers to download and use. We are truly excited to see all
Uploading your layouts for other people to use is interesting.
So, once we're done with the homestead renewal and the Convallaria festival, what's next? Where does the world chapter truly lead us? Jan, can you give us a tiny hint?
Yeah, Jan.
I've got something special for the Voyagers. I've hidden a major clue about the world chapter in this next video. See if you can spot it.
In Radiant Year 1000, a fight for Luxite sparks.
So this trailer is interesting within itself. It's a summary of how everything ended in the last chapter, and basically an explanation of what we're going into with the next one. Once again, though, this is content we knew was coming.
arrangements fall, the council's fragile balance collapses. A storm of power struggles is brewing. The Papal States, ruled by faith for 1,000 years, now waver. With Luxite's emergence, they seek to regain their former glory.
Huzzah.
The light of protection sparks new views on faith. A shift that could upend.
Then they go on to show us that we're going to get full armor Mytha, January 23rd. Pretty cool, I guess. You know, a lot of people are really excited about her. We've seen her mechanics. We know what's going to happen. I'm somebody who goes out of my way not to see characters before they're released, or at least their builds and like what they have going on. But I still know about her coming. So if you're on YouTube and you're watching sort of Convallaria, which is where they have their live stream, you already know about this. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm a little cynical about it, because you're not. I don't know. This is bad business in my mind. Then they show us that we're gonna get Fake-Al February 20th. Well, that's a pretty big jump in time, but that's who we're gonna get. Fake-Al. Which, once again, I go out of my way not to know about these characters, but I'm well aware of the fact that Fake-Al is not well received on the Chinese side. So I am glad that we're at least getting him, you know, because there's always that fear they're going to give him the Shaq Lulu treatment, right? The Kaya treatment. So it's nice we're going to get him. I have an opportunity to get him. If you're interested in him, to have the options, good. But yeah, this is a character that was not well received on the Chinese side because he's recognized as not incredibly useful and good. So I don't know. Then we're going to get Nungal before that, February 6th. And so she is the unit that I think people enjoy more than Fake-Al. I think it's SP Mytha, then SP Nungal, and then we're going to go into SP Fake-Al. So from like most popular to least popular, that's pretty interesting. But that's what we got coming. This is a character I know a lot of people do want as well and are excited about, and I'll definitely be covering and checking out when she comes out. Of course, we have several redeem codes. I'll have them all down in the description, so make sure you go check that out. They're all down there. It's very nice. This is the standard for live stream, so this is the best part of the live stream. Then we're getting this jackpot skin for Mytha, which it's free, so that's pretty great. You just log in, you get it, you get to have it. Huzzah! Now we're getting another Fate's Favor, and so this is never necessarily a bad thing. Could be a little steep in cost as far as getting the guarantees, but it's nice. We were glad to have it. And then we're going to get Chosen Arms, which is going to allow us to select Astral Gear. That, too, is not bad. You know, if you want to spend some money and go get these things, nothing wrong with that. This is definitely nice. It's always good to have more options like this. Now they're going to give us a 1.5 anniversary limited offer pack, you know, or several packs, sorry. And so they're trying to sell those Astral Gems, as you can see right here. And see, I mean, nothing out here seems like it's huge. It just seemed like some standard deals. And then we get this check-in event for basically signing in for 14 days. We receive, as it stated, an abundant, receive abundant rewards. So, yeah, we like freebies, good rewards. They're always good about that, so we're glad. And then we have this right here, Feast Amid the Blossoms, where you participate in the event and you get the, you get the rewards. So make sure you're jumping on and participating and get those rewards. A lot of these look like they're centered around Mytha. Of course, you want that. You want that banner and that avatar decoration and all that. And some secret fates are always nice to get. Then they announce right here that all future summons will now be 20% off on the first 10 pull. This is probably the biggest news right here. Really, really nice stuff. That's really important for a lot of people. Makes it a little easier for people to go after those characters. Now, I think they're kind of digging in. They know if you spend a little bit, you're more likely to spend more. So they're really playing at our eagerness to gamble there. And then you can see right here, we're now getting expert mode on the Fool's Journey, chapter 1 through 3. So This is nice. Just go back through, extra content, more ways to play, and then of course rewards that come along with that. I'm a big fan of that. I really like that. So I'm grateful that they have done this. Then we come in and it talks about the new calm after the surge. A new course begins January 23rd. We got a lot of things hitting January 23rd, but it's basically like a lot to look forward to. They got what it says right here, updated proof of strength. So what's going to happen with that? Converging paths and all that. So I'm not done with you there. So definitely some interesting things there. As we saw, the homestead renewal. I guess Expedition Shop's going to get a little update. Revelation of the world. We already talked about that earlier. That's a new Fool's Journey. And yeah, so some interesting things there. Proof of strength, I guess, is getting an update. That's nice. I wish they'd kind of elaborate on that. But yeah, it's something, you know. Not too bad. Now, new talents is great. A new tier. So we got more to farm for, and then like you can imagine, farming for a higher tier makes farming for the lower tiers that much easier. So this is something that I'm glad to see and excited for. We want more to grind and work for and to spend our precious energy on, and thank you for giving it to us, XD Studios. And then we're getting some new Ascensions, and so I have qualms with this right here. Listen to this guy.
Simona, Gloria,
You say that again, please.
bringing exclusive Ascension skills to Kakoa, Simona,
I'm sorry?
Kakoa.
What? What did you say? I'm sorry. She will not be Kakoa. No, I refuse. I deny that. I will not. I cannot.
Bringing exclusive Ascension skills to Kakoa,
No.
Simona, Gloria, August, and Agatha. When the update drops, every one of them will receive their own new power.
Yeah.
Whew. I think I just got whiplash from all the...
Whiplash from all the information. And this is really, really important right here. As you can see, we are getting an outline as to what is coming and in what order and when. And that is very, very nice. As you can see, there are some things in here that are not mentioned. And so that's really, really good to see that. And we see Fafnir, the Scarlet Armor. And then Parsifal announced right here. So March 6th. So that's another character that, you know, we were fearful just we weren't going to get. What's Shaq Lulu treatment? Like, what's going on here? You know, but apparently we are going to get them. Really interesting. And then, of course, we're going to be getting into the element and that. And so that's really bizarre to me. They're not talking about that. I guess they want to have another live stream at that point and show us more things we already know about. We're so far behind the Chinese servers. So, like, it's kind of crazy that they think we don't know. So make sure you check out those gift codes and redeem them. But yeah, they more or less come through this video.
All right.
And yeah, they more or less come through this video, and they end it by showing us this cutscene right here, which of course is a reference towards the element. And I mean, we've seen this. We've seen it in its full length, but for some reason they show it here, and they cut it off here. Lukamara. Like, if this was a true reveal, that would be pretty cool. Like, we would be sitting here going, what? What's going on? What's happening? But it's not. We've seen that video in its entirety. We know what's coming. We know that. Why? Why is XD Studios in denial of this? Why don't they understand that? I don't get it. I don't get it. And on top of that, I think it's bad business. They're gonna give us, which you'd expect a Shaq Lulu treatment on, like SP Fake Out. You might pull for him. I plan on pulling for him. No hate if that's where you're at. But let's be honest, he was not received well. There's a very solid chance that he is not gonna be pulled for tremendously. He's off meta, so people aren't gonna want him by and large, and so you can expect to take a hit in sales. Your business is gonna suffer because of that. This is just poor business. So the end of my tangent is we should have everything on the same schedule. There's just no two ways about it. You not having everything on the same schedule means bad business. It gives us a lot less to be excited about as players, but it does have a benefit, I will acknowledge, and that is our free-to-play players. And even Dolphins like myself, we do benefit from knowing what's coming and how strong they're going to be. And yeah, I personally go out of my way not to know because I don't want to be polluted by other people's builds and thoughts on those builds. I like to test things myself and find things that work. I use things that are considered quote-unquote off-meta that I think are really strong and powerful. And so, yeah, I'll leave that where it is right there. As a company trying to make money, though, it's just poor business. And yeah, I feel like they are out of touch with global in a big way. And I mean, come on. We had a live stream this morning at what? 5 o'clock in the morning? I'm Central Time. What about Pacific? You know, what is that, 3, 4 in the morning? Eastern, it was 6 in the morning. Like, dude, you're out of touch. You're releasing the global and then that's where you're choosing to do it? I don't know. That's weird. I think there's better middle grounds than that. Like, if you do it at noon across the Americas, you're still hitting 6 p.m. in Europe. Like, just, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's so weird. It's so weird. And that's why their initial live stream literally had like 1,000 people. It had less than 1,000 people. The views were less than 1,000 up until about 2 hours after the video had posted, where they finally broke 1,000. Nobody's watching because of the time that they chose to air it. We need to talk, XD Studios. We need to talk. We can do better here. You know, don't start dropping the ball on us again. But yeah, I digress. With that said, sorry, the vent, and sorry for any negativity. I'm excited for the updates and the new stuff that's coming. I'm not terribly excited about it, but I am excited. There is stuff. I'm like, the content is king. I want that. I want the new Fool's Journey. I want to be able to go back on the old Fool's Journey in expert mode. These things are fantastic. So thank you so much. And yeah, thank you, XD Studios, for doing that. With that said, huge shout out and thank you to my soldiers. You guys and gals go above and beyond, and y'all are super duper amazing. Thank you so much for your support. If you too want to support the channel, make sure you check out the links down below in the description. And with that all said, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, guys, bye.